Summary of Animal Farm. Author George Orwell. Published 1945. Genre political allegory/satire. Quick summary. The story takes place on a farm in England where the owner, Mr. Jones, treats the animals cruelly. One day, an old pig named Old Major has a dream about a revolution. A day when animals will rise up against humans and build a free and equal society of their own. After Old Major dies, two pigs, Napoleon and Snowball, take charge and lead the rebellion. The animals kick Mr. Jones out and rename the place from Manor Farm to Animal Farm. They create a list of rules, the most important one being, all animals are equal. At first, everything seems perfect. The animals work together and share the farm. But soon Napoleon, who's power-hungry, drives Snowball away and takes control. With lies and intimidation, he turns himself into a dictator. Over time, the pigs start acting just like the humans they replaced. They move into the farmhouse, wear clothes, drink alcohol, and make deals with people. Eventually, the farm's motto changes to, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The rest of the animals live in poverty, still believing they're building a better future. But in reality, power has just changed hands. Main ideas and messages. The story is a reflection of the Russian Revolution and Stalin's dictatorship. Napoleon represents Joseph Stalin. Snowball stands for Leon Trotsky. Old Major represents Karl Marx or Lenin. Orwell shows how ideals of equality and freedom can easily turn into tyranny and corruption. Famous quote, "All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others."
Chapter by chapter summary, short version. Chapter 1. On Manor Farm, the animals gather to hear Old Major talk about a dream of a world without humans. They sing a song called Beasts of England. A few days later, Old Major dies, but his ideas inspire the others. Chapter 2. Three pigs, Napoleon, Snowball, and Squealer, develop his teachings into animalism. When Mr. Jones forgets to feed the animals, they rebel and kick him out. They rename the farm Animal Farm and paint 7 commandments on the barn wall. Chapter 3. The animals work together, and the pigs take leadership since they're the smartest. Napoleon secretly raises a group of puppies for himself. The pigs keep the milk and apples, claiming they need it to stay healthy for everyone's benefit. Chapter 4. News of the rebellion spreads. Humans attack to take the farm back, but the animals, led by Snowball, win the battle of the cowshed. Snowball becomes a hero. Chapter 5. Snowball and Napoleon fight over building a windmill. Napoleon unleashes his trained dogs and forces Snowball out. Later, he claims the windmill idea was his all along. Chapter 6. The animals work hard rebuilding the windmill. Napoleon begins trading with humans. A storm destroys the windmill, but Napoleon blames Snowball and calls him a traitor. It's a sharp warning about power, corruption, and the loss of ideals. Orwell uses simple language to deliver a deep message. If people aren't educated and aware, every revolution can turn into a new tyranny.
Chapter 7. Winter hits hard, food runs low, and Napoleon starts killing animals accused of helping Snowball. The original song, Beasts of England, gets banned and replaced by a song praising Napoleon. Chapter 8. The commandments keep changing to excuse the pig's behavior. Napoleon acts like a king. Humans attack again and blow up the windmill, but Napoleon still declares victory. Chapter 9. Boxer, the hard-working horse, gets injured. Napoleon pretends to send him to the hospital, but actually sells him to a slaughterhouse for money. The animals are devastated, but Squealer's lies calm them down. Chapter 10. Years pass. The pigs walk on two legs, wear clothes, and make deals with humans. All the commandments are erased except one. All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. In the end, the other animals look through a window and can't tell the pigs from the humans anymore. Themes and lessons. 1. Power and corruption. Orwell shows how absolute power corrupts absolutely. The revolution starts with ideals of equality, but ends in a new form of tyranny. 2. Ignorance and blind loyalty. The ordinary animals are uneducated and naive. Their lack of knowledge makes them easy to control. 3. Propaganda and manipulation. Squealer twists the truth to justify Napoleon's actions, just like how propaganda works in dictatorships. 4. Betrayal of ideals. The core principle of equality gets twisted into inequality. The revolution's promise dies under corruption. 5. Exploitation of the working class. Boxer represents the loyal, hard-working class that keeps society running, only to be betrayed by the system. 6. History repeats itself. By the end, the pigs become the very thing they fought against. Orwell warns that without awareness, revolutions can repeat the same injustices. 7. Allegory of Stalin's Soviet Union. Every major character and event parallels the Russian Revolution and its aftermath. Final takeaway. Animal Farm isn't just a story about animals. It's a sharp warning about power, corruption, and the loss of ideals. Orwell uses simple language to deliver a deep message. If people aren't educated and aware, every revolution can turn into a new tyranny.